Right there. I mean, anytime you see a guy's head get spun back.
What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the show. I'm Dolly.
And I'm Jess.
Leave a comment because we do read them at the end of the show. We'll get into celebrity culture news after sports, so stick around for that. This week in sports, LA Dodgers fans chaotic frenzy over World Series win. Referee backlash. Christian and Justin Combs looking to pick a fight with RayJ. Wayne's brothers made a huge unexpected announcement.
Let the culture speak in the rhythm we see. We're the voices of the now. Stand together strong and proud.
So you know how sometimes refs make a call that just makes you go, what game you watching? Yeah, that happened with the Rams and Vikings.
Right there. I mean, anytime you see a guy's head get spun back.
Now, the head ref, Trob Blake, he's saying they didn't have a good angle. Couldn't see the face mask. Okay, fine. But then a pic comes out and it shows a ref just staring at the play, clear as day. So that whole we didn't see it thing, that's a lie, for real. And it got folks heated. Fans are going in saying this is one of the worst calls in years, and it's not just about this one game. It's about the whole pattern of refs missing big stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they got this new thing this year with replay assist, get the calls in quick. Why don't they have replay assist for big calls like this? I don't think it should be for every little penalty, but a face mask, a roughing the passer, a big pass interference call, things like that can really change the trajectory of the game. Should be reviewable, because that's crazy. And like we said in the previous show, that all that shows fans is this shit is rigged. Once sports betting got bigger and bigger and bigger, one of their teams moved to Vegas. It just seems it's gotten worse over the years. Like the man was watching. He was watching. Like, we could clearly see you seen it. We seen it. You seen it. We all seen it. Come on. And it wasn't even like no little, oh, I grabbed a little. Like, he spun that man head around. Like, that is crazy. And to say that y'all didn't see it and you just standing there plain as day watching, and to say you didn't see it is crazy work. It's crazy.
It's like they got a call. It's like, don't call that. Don't call that. Don't do it.
Too much. I think too much money was on Sam Darnold that night, and they just weren't gonna allow any. I'm sorry. It was no way. It was no way you didn't see it. I'm sorry. Like, that's, you hate to hear people say it's rigged, but when you see stuff like that, it's hard to say otherwise. I'm sorry. It's just hard to say otherwise when you see things like that. You see quarterbacks get ghost calls all the time. All the time. Calls that shouldn't even be called. But one of the most blatant calls for quarterback safety, all of a sudden y'all blind. The three blind mice all of a sudden don't know which way. Come on. Please. It's not going to change. It's entertainment. It is what it is.
Remember when running backs were the rock stars of the NFL? Guys like Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley leaving defenders in the dust, racking up them yards like it was nothing. But then came free agency and it was like the whole league just ghosted them. But here's the thing. It turns out the league got it twisted. See, all these undervalued backs are straight up balling now, proving they're still the backbone of some of the hottest offensives around. Henry, he's leading the league in rushing yards and only getting paid like the 285th player. Barkley, he's the engine of the Eagles now, leaving his old team, the Giants, looking hella silly for letting him walk. And Joe Mixon, he's putting in work for the Texans. It's like the teams that actually showed them the money are getting the last laugh. DeMeco Ryans, the Texans coach, he said having Mixon is like a boost to the entire team. So maybe it's time for the NFL to rethink how they're valuing these guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially this year with the league, the popular defenses being too high safeties, running backs are more important now than ever, honestly. Like, if you see any of these teams that don't really have a running game, they're not doing well. AKA, I mean, the Raiders have way more problems than running back, way more problems. But you see, they let Josh Jacobs walk away. They have no heartbeat. Not only do you not have a quarterback, but you don't have a running back either. And these teams that do have a good balance, a nice running back in the field, plus a nice receiver, they're killing the game right now. Running is so important in the league. And I just, they always say a running back is a dime a dozen when they really aren't. There's not all those, a whole bunch of running backs out there that can get those hard yards like the Derrick Henrys, the Joe Mixons, um, the Josh Jacobs. They're not everybody out there can get those yards, and you see it every day. So it's like pay these men, pay these guys. They taking, and the crazy part is these running backs are taking the biggest beatings out of everybody. They are 100% guaranteed to get hit every time they come out that backfield because you have to take them down. A wide receiver, the one that's the ones that want to protect their body, they can catch the ball if they aren't getting a hospital ball. Prayers out to Chris Olave, what I think that's his name, today with the Saints. I know he got knocked out today. Yeah, so prayers up to that guy. But if a wide receiver has a good quarterback and they're not getting hospital balls out there, they can protect their body and go down before impact. Running backs a little bit different. They taking a beating every time they come out that backfield. So they look at running backs like a dime a dozen. I can get two of you. Like that's not really the case. Like, yes, you can have a good offensive line, but sometimes when you don't have a good offensive line, those good running backs make a difference. They really do. They find the seams, they find the holes, they break they break tackles, the people that have the highest yards after contact. Not everybody can do that in the league. That is a crazy skill to have. And they're not valued. And I really don't understand why. Jonathan Taylor, top running back, he did not perform that well tonight. And they did not win that game tonight. Not by a lot, but by enough. Like Jonathan Taylor is another running back that's really good in the game. And you got to value those guys. But when your running game ain't doing good, you not doing good. And that's just how it is in the NFL. You can't pass every play because eventually that defense is going to get an interception. You know what I mean? Like, that's nothing but opportunities. If you're trying to pass, drop back and pass every play, that's a possible sack, strip sack, interception, deflected pass. It's just so many things could go wrong when you passing the ball. But when you have that balanced offense to keep them guessing, they're going to run here, play action here, that's the offense that it's hard to beat. Now, when you one-dimensional with just passing all the time, see it coming. High turnover rate. Running backs are the bread and the butter. So I don't understand the undervalue. Like Derrick Henry becoming available, them not trying to lock him up, Tennessee Titans, is crazy. And look at him this season. Do you see him on the Ravens? Oh my God, that man's going crazy. It's like you let that man walk away. That's insane.
Celebrity culture news: Christian and Justin Combs looking to pick a fight with RayJ. Stick to the end, guys. Lil Uzi Vert's album promo is in a whole other level. Wayne's brothers made a huge unexpected announcement. Yo, what the fuck? So the Dodgers just took down the Yankees in the World Series, right? Blew them out 13-2. Congrats. Awesome. Cool. Whatever. And you think it's all good vibes, but hold up. Things got wild in LA. Fans went from hype to full on destructive mode.
touch me.
This is Newsom. This is Newsom right here.
So yeah, the Dodgers won, and that's cool for LA and all. But the way folks reacted, that's just wild. You can't be hyped on your team's win, then turn around and tear up your own city. It's like, pick a side, you feel me? You want to celebrate, cool, but don't be that dude set 10 fires and throwing rocks at cops. That ain't the way to do it.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is up with that. This has been happening for years and years and years. Your team wins the championship and don't let it be a home game. Even if it's a away game, they always turn to tearing up their own city when they team win. Like, why is that the first thought that comes to your mind when this should be a happy celebration, a happy time, a good time? Is to tear up your city, to burn stuff down. That don't make sense to me. Like, I've never been so happy for a team that I wanted to set a public transportation on fire. What the hell? What are we doing here? Absolutely senseless. Like, there's no reason for that. Don't understand it. Never will. Never will understand it. And why is it so? I don't know why that is so popular. Why does that happen so much? Like, is it like a some chemical released in the people's brains? Like, oh, my team won. Let me destroy the city. Like, I'm just trying to understand what the correlation between destroying the city and your team bringing a championship to the city. Because at that point, don't bring no championship to our city if that's what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? All it takes is for one person to mess it up for everyone else. Honestly,
Lil Uzi Vert's taking album promo to new heights. Literally, they've got a UFO flying over New York City to hype up Internal a Take 2, and fans are totally geeking out.
Crazy, right?
What, dude?
With album art featuring purple ladies with glowing pink eyes like a video game. The trailer is like a mini movie talking about Uzi disappearing back in 2020 and folks thinking it was some kind of prophecy. Eternal Take 2 dropped Friday, November 1st, according to Apple Music. Uzi's already given a taste with Uzi the Earthling TV show theme. It's a funny little track with the lady singing about Uzi bringing the joy.
yeah, that's dope. He's going all out. He usually does though. Uzi's really good at his team is really good at marketing. I'll give him that for sure. And he usually makes some nice little hits. And I see the other day he even linked back up with Kai Cenat on his live stream, so that was pretty cool. I think he was talking about it there too. You know, last time they linked up, it was crazy, and I think it was like in New York for the that other song he did. I forget the name of it, and it's crazy that I forgot the name of it because that song I played that song a lot on repeat actually. The people running, was that a legit reaction? Like, you literally got people kind of running away from that. Like,
Halloween night in LA and Diddy's 3 sons are squared off with RayJ, ready to rumble. According to TMZ, the brothers confronted RayJ in this parking lot, hot about public shade he threw at their dad. But then Chris Brown, just chilling in his whip, jumped out and played peacemaker. He got with RayJ's manager, pulled his boys back, and de-escalated the whole thing. Here's RayJ speaking with Whack 100.
They tried to rush you, Miami?
In LA?
Where?
Bro, you know I'm not gonna call y'all because this can go somewhere else. And I'm like, you know, at the club, dog.
But dog, you didn't have Donut in with you?
Nobody did.
So how many of them was it? 2, 3, what?
I don't know, like 8.
Oh, so it was them at 8 and they tried to rush you for real?
Yeah, but don't put this up, love.
No, it's going out. So my question to you is, can I put the other stuff out that we've been knowing about?
Nah, they too young, like that. Like I moved away from like.
Huh?
I tried to talk to them into like what happened, but I just, I'm saying, luckily I'm Chris is here.
What? Wait, what, Chris?
Chris Brown. Well, whack, don't put this online.
No, is this off? It's going up. It's already online.
Hazel Ease got her own take on what went down, and she's saying she thought it might end in gunfire. She told TMZ.
Kind of ensued at the end of the party when we were trying to exit the building, actually. I honestly just saw like Christian, Justin, Quincy kind of start circling Ray a little bit. Words were exchanged. Things started getting heated as we went into the parking garage. You know, felt like chests were being bumped. Ray had a backpack, and from the last situation we were outside with the zoo stuff, he went around and tried to go grab his backpack, and he had this satchel on. So I'm like, does he have a blower in there? Like, I don't want it to really like get to this level. So I don't know where Chris Brown hops out the car like a freaking leprechaun out of the magically delicious sky. And like, honestly, he started breaking it up. I tried to talk to Quincy, Christian, get their stance on it, and let them know that this wasn't the time and the place. I understand emotions are high, and I understand what they're going through. But for the betterment, everybody getting in a better space, I pray that all parties can resolve things equally. You know. And
so, from what you've seen, did things ever exactly get physical, or was it just words exchanged? Was there any, fist thrown, or?
It definitely was like a chest bump, push back, pull up the pants kind of vibe. But the way Chris came out and just I mean, I swear he took Justin and Christian at the same time and just got both of them. I grabbed Quincy, the other security start, his manager David, their security, they grabbed Ray. So it was like, before actually things all the way into, we had a couple angles by our side.
So do you think that had Chris Brown not been there, that the situation could have gotten, worse? Or you were worried about, shots being fired?
Yes, absolutely. I feel like if Chris wasn't the bigger voice of reason in that moment, I don't think anything that any of us were saying would have toned the situation down. So honestly, Chris really did help the situation. I don't know when Chris became the big homie. You know what I'm saying?
They family got enough going on as it is. I say just lay low, stay out of trouble. Don't bring no more attention to y'all than you already got. You know what I mean? Just if I get it, if RayJ was talking mess or whatever, but who isn't talking mess at this point? I mean, you better be ready to fight everybody. But I'm just I feel like it's in their best interest to just chill out and sit back and lay low for a little while. Let the heat die down. Your dad is dealing with the consequences of his actions or his alleged actions, and y'all still got two younger sisters out there that y'all should be watching out for. So, stay out of trouble. You know what I mean? Come on now. Like the girl said though, it was there's a time and place for everything, and it going that way is not going to resolve anything. What is fighting about it going to do? It's not going to help anything.
Stay to the end. We'll react to some videos from social media. Get ready for some nostalgic laughs. The Wayne brothers, Marlon, Sean, and Keenan Ivory just announced they're bringing back the Scary Movie franchise after nearly 20 years. They're teaming up with Rick Alvarez to write the script, and filming set to start next year. The brothers created this franchise over 20 years ago, and they're hyped to have people dying laughing in theaters again. And it launched the careers of Anna Faris and Regina Hall. Faris played Cindy Campbell, the lovable but ditzy heroine, and she said she'd only come back if it meant reuniting with her homegirl Hall, who played Brenda. So we can only hope they'll make an appearance in the new one. This is a major news for anyone who grew up quoting lines from these movies. The Wayans brothers haven't been involved with scary movies since the second one in 2001. But the franchise kept going until Scary Movie 5 in 2013. Now they're back to bring the funny. We can't wait to see what they have in store. Stay tuned for more updates. It's about to get real scary movie up in here. up in here.
Yeah, man, I'm excited about it. I hope they really need to bring Regina Hall and Anna Faris back in it, and with the Wayans brothers. Oh hell yeah!
Hell
And then
yeah.
a couple of new, they're gonna throw in a few new creators in there. A few, how the world is right now with the content creators. Probably see a couple of them in there. I don't know if you ever heard of Trey Rags. Trey Rags though, he was plugging himself in to be a part of that movie. That'd be funny to see. He's hilarious. Um if you haven't watched any of his videos, he's funny. He is hella funny. You should check him out. His humor is a little crazy, but but I think he would go with the Wayans brothers. If they were to plug him in there too, that'd be a good boost. He'd be perfect. I think he'd be great for that. So I'm excited to see what they do with it, who they bring in. I know the Wayans brothers, they usually have a good eye for bringing in funny ass people. I mean, come on, we got Regina Hall and Anna Faris, out of their stuff. So, and they hilarious. Yep, I'm excited to see. I'm hella excited to see. Absolutely. I hope they bring the heat. I hope they bring the heat.
Sorry, I'm just a little nervous. Oh, stop it. You're going to do great, all right? You ready? Ready. Yes! Yeah! Yes, dude! That's what we're looking for, some main character shit. Oh, shit! Stand up! Oh, shit! Let's go!
Dang.
Being like the Yankees in the World Series! I didn't mean that. So, did I get the part? One last thing. I need you to give me a wada! Wada! Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Wada! You're my best friend. You've been f***ing my wife ever since I've been on unemployment. I'm coming back for the holidays, and you don't want me to know anything's going on between you and her. I walk in through the front door. Wada! Officer Doofy options are down the hallway, make a right, room 5.
I think that Jay-Z made the best decision ever. Well, I don't want this, but I don't want it though. I don't want it, but other than It's bad, bro. Put that on the stage.
Orlando Brown is a fool.
Better bite my boy. What's wrong with you? Look at this one.
Hell nah. Where her mama, her daddy? I don't know, because she obviously don't know how to play with other children. She claiming that slide as it's her own. She assaulting other children that's trying to use it. That is absolutely a big ass no. Like, what the hell? I get the parent trying to let them resolve. I guess he was trying to let them resolve. I don't know what he was waiting for. Like, they kids at the end of the day. You don't want to always step in. I mean, I think maybe he wanted to see if the kids could resolve it on their own first. But that girl was ready to bite her head. Like, that's insane. I wouldn't have waited to, that long, because as soon as she would have put her hands on my kid, grabbing her leg like that, cut, it's done. That's crazy. And she's like significantly smaller than that girl too. That's out of pocket. I don't know what he was waiting for. I don't know if he was waiting to get it on video to show the parents, get a little evidence to say, "Hey, this is what your kid doing." I don't know what his thinking was, but obviously he was recording for a reason. I'm guessing the girl was probably doing this with other kids there. I don't know if he was trying to catch some evidence of it to show to her parents, like, "Hey, this is what your kid is doing." That's the only thing that would make sense to me. That why he took so long to react, but just sitting back and watching that just irritated the hell out of me.
It says Scorpios, Kylia 185. Scorpios, Halloween baby here.
Yep, we out here representing the sign they love to hate. Who don't want free 99, a free shirt, brand new, free, never been worn. You get the first shirt, exclusive merch. You can walk around there like, oh, what does that mean? What does that logo mean? You could plug your favorite podcast, your favorite show that you like to watch and pass time when you're doing the dishes, when you're chilling at the house, when you got your feet kicked up. You could be wearing the shirt free. All you got to do is subscribe, comment, watch, tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your brother, your sister, your cousins, your godmom, your goddad. Tell everybody. For my birthday, I got a nice birthday cake. I got some homemade enchiladas, fire. You know, I think I just pretty, for the most part, I chilled though, relaxed, had these nice few days. I took a few days off from work to go with my weekend. So I had a good 6 days off, feeling refreshed, not ready to go back to work, but it is what it is. Oh yeah. I did get a brand new dash cam. About to install that in my car because you know there's scammers out there. You gotta be prepared. And my parents were nice enough to offer to go half for a brand new Xbox, Team Xbox over here for Christmas for me. So that's lit. You know what I mean? You know, parents don't really be giving you gifts so far when you get older. So that's a nice little thing I'm looking forward to. Oh yeah, also my mom has the same birthday as us. So and the crazy part is my mom is a twin, so obviously her brother has the same birthday as us too. So for her, I'm getting her a 60-gallon fish tank. She just want her some fish. That's all she wanted, some dang fish. So I already found a little setup I'm gonna do. So I might plug it here for y'all to see in the future. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all probably be interested to see what I put together. A little decorating, the rocks and whatnot. I'll plug a picture for y'all later in the future when I get it all set up. We're gonna get to the top the hard way.